Hello everyone, welcome back to Starling's Tier 6 Skirmishes, and today we have a battle. We have a few battles, but the first one we're going to start with is against our old buddies at LOK with Warhead Iron, I'm sure, calling in Type 64. Over here I'm calling and I have Slappy in my T-37. Right off the bat we look at the lineups and they're a little faster than us, and they have that Hellcat, which is a very unusual play for them. They're a lot higher ranked than us and in general better. They skirmish every day. We skirmish like once a week. So we're gonna start off. We're choosing to play defensively on this map. We did a little bit of practice with some trainers, and we determined that a good defensive setup is up here in the far back circle. Unfortunately, what we're going to find out, and you'll shortly see, is that we actually don't take up good positions. So right off the bat, you see where our other Crom will be to the north is. He's a little far forward. Not his fault. I allowed that to be. We really aren't familiar with playing this. Not everybody was in the training session that I'm referring to. You'll see I had to call back that Cromwell because he was going a little too far out. But the idea here is once we see them, to let them come up and into all of our guns. No matter which side they come from, whether it be the left, the right, the middle, we can get all of our guns on them if we let them come up. If we try to have the one or two tanks in any given position attack them, then they're going to get eliminated. And we have a couple of tanks that aren't in hard cover, they're just in soft cover. And you're going to see them take advantage of that eventually as well. I'm going to sped up some of the waiting. This is a camp. Camps are boring. Slappy's running around in the middle. He did see the Type 64. He did a run to the hill. They weren't poking out there, so he didn't see them. Now he's pulling up a bush there. And like I said, the waiting game is sometimes hard. And you see, I'm behind a rock and a bush, so I can pull back and cover. We spot the Hellcat. We spot the 3485s. By now, that Type 64 has been all over the map, so they know we're camping, and it's just a matter of our exact positions of camping, and then how they're going to break it. Our guys do some blind firing. We see the Type 64. I think that was Slappy put that shot in. Now Slappy's going to retreat because that Type 64 is way too close. He's only going to be there if he has support, some of which we've already seen. And shortly you're going to see they're going to start blind firing certain bushes. And you're going to see it because we're going to suddenly take damage and nobody gets spotted. And so far the only person spotted is Slappy, right? So because we're in the known position, there we go, Alien right there. He got spotted and shot. They just shot at Skynet Steel. They missed him. Yep, there's another shot at Skynet Steel. They missed. You saw the guy behind me. He's at full health, and he suddenly takes damage. I don't think they were shooting blind shooting there. I think they were shooting at Hutchie's bush, who they then hit. So they've landed 3 shots, and nobody's been spotted. Suddenly their Hellcat got spotted, and Slappy does some damage on him. I think some of the other guys, there we go, Alien got some damage, and we're going to finish off the Hellcat here. Warhead's probably screaming, I told you not to bring that stupid tank to skirmishes. So now we're up a tank, but we've taken almost a tank's worth of damage just from the blind shots. And here they come. Now you can see, I don't have a shot here. The guy behind me doesn't have a shot. Skynet doesn't have a shot. And they have 3 tanks, and Alien, who, again, I allowed him to be in that position. I didn't realize it was that bad. He gets taken out because he had no cover and we couldn't shoot anybody. The artillery Skynet Steel there, he survives, but he takes a ton of damage. And at this point, I'm telling everybody, let them come up. We have to let them come up. I'm going to back up and get safe, and then do a quick attempt at Artie. And Coffee had moved into the position to try to help out Alien, and I'm telling them, let them come up, and we're not letting them come up. So now you see they have one one-shot tank. Now they have 2 one-shot tanks. One goes around the side around the back here. And at this point, we lose touch of you. I still have me and ODAT. We really should push, and I didn't call this, as my fault. We should push those 3 one-shot tanks, right? Why should we take on this full health one when we go push those 3 one-shots and finish them? So, like I said, we didn't play it well. We had poor positioning. And Slappy's back there. They didn't even have all their tanks up here. There's a 3045 that's going to get back there to take out Slappy. So it's bad play on our part, bad positioning on my part as the caller. And it shows you how much difference positions and calls make. Certainly, when they had those 3 one-shot tanks and one below the hillside, myself and ODAT, if I'd have called it, we could have pushed into those 3 one-shots and finished them off. And then it would have been us, the 2 of us against that 1 3045 still. And on we go to our next battle against Over. If I recall, Over is a pretty decent plan, and I remember them as being fairly aggressive. So we're going to do what's to us an unusual move here. Certainly, most of the players in this game with us tonight, a couple of them have done it with us before, but most of them haven't. And you see where I'm clicking? We're going to basically camp. So we're going to, again, camp, but not camp hard, okay? We're going to send Slappy to spot the middle. Most of us are going to tuck in the corner under the Abbey. We're going to get a 2 on the other side of the 6 line to get cross shots on whatever we might get. The idea here is that they can't cross the open without crossing our field of fire, and all of our field of fire. So no matter what direction they come from, they come down to 9-0, they come down to 1-2, they come up the middle, which is what they chose, they come down to 6-7, whatever, we're going to have shots on them in the open. So Slappy spots them right away, and at first we thought maybe it was just a 2, but no, it turns out it's pretty much all of them. Cromwell pushes Slappy hard, so we position, and we're going to start taking shots. Now right now he's all by himself, we need to finish him off. He finishes Slappy, but in turn, just 2 stripes to finish him off. Now it's pretty much use the cover you've got and take out the tanks. Now they've got one way up in the Abbey. He's pretty much just spotting us. He can't get shots in anybody in there. We're going to launch our arty. We're all bunched up. We get a good arty hit here. We destroy one, just some damage on another. See me pushing up here. Get some shots in. Now there's this 1-shot tank. And I'm pushing up, and I want to get a shot on that 1 shot. I don't see that somebody else finishes them off. So I'm still looking for him. Getting shot by the Type 64. Excuse me. And I'm going to play really stupid here. I'm getting shot by the Type 64. I know you should be able to shoot him back. Can't seem to find him. Drive right into him. Excuse me again. And the rest of the guys carry out the rest of the game for us here. Yeah, we're going to finish off these tanks. We tell them to hurry up because that last Cromwell's coming. We didn't even have to go search for him. He came running in here for us. And we finished that one off. So that particular tactic is good against anybody you suspect is going to be aggressive. It's not to say it's going to work all the time. You really need to focus fire. If the other team is every bit as focused as you, they're going to run right through your trap and focus fire you down. And so here we have a battle on Airfield, against Rat. And again, they're a lot faster than us. They got the 3 Croms, although they do have that easy deuce, and they've got the Jackson. So, for the most part, I think that Jackson's going to camp. But for some reason, I think that the rest of them are going to come charging through. And I don't know why I think that, but... So again, we're going to set up relatively defensive. It's not right up at the cap. See where I'm clicking. What I want them to do is I want them to push through the normal where you usually see the heavies go in pub match, that D5-6. I want them to come through that into our guns, or if they come over the hill into our guns. Also, this position where you see Sergeant Coffee and myself going, this is a great position to get shots if they come across the beach. So we set up in our little mini defensive perimeter. We want them to come to us. Slappy spots out the easy deuce going towards the beach. and there's no way he's going there alone. So I'm going to tell everybody, get ready for our beach push. There we go. We start spotting Cromwells. Now, personally, I make a mistake here. I call for our guys. I wanted the Cromwell, and I wanted 130-45 to go to their cap. But I also should have stayed there and been shooting these guys crossing. And that was my bad there. The Cromwell's a little slow to get going. The 30-45 doesn't go with him. Coffee, who stays in that awesome bush to shoot the beach, he keeps getting shots. Slappy's getting shots. Meanwhile, I'm going to go up to the cap because I saw the Cromwells get by, and I want to make sure they don't do anything sneaky. I take Skynet Steel with me. Meanwhile, Coffee is just feasting down there. I think he's got Touchy Chuck with him. Slappy dies, but those two tanks down there, they stayed to fight our guys who had hard cover, and they either should have gone or not gone. Staying where they were, they're kind of trapped. And me and Skynet Steel are looking for this other Cromwell. And now we find him, and he's getting shots on Coffee. We can't have that, because Coffee's in one of the best positions we have on this map right now. So we go and we take this guy out. And as soon as they see us up here, they want to, their guys start coming for us. He pays dearly for that. Coffee and Chuck punish him. I'm shooting him. I get shot from the 30 as well. So now they just have two tanks in the Jackson left, and we're still in really good health. And Coffee and Chuck move in on the easy goose. 30-01D is going to try to rescue him. Off the low health one, and now they're going to go after the easy goose. I'm trying to get down there in time to protect Coffee. I don't quite make it. We have half the cap on at this point, and it's to search out the Jackson. Because our guy on cap made a little mistake there. He got off cap to go chase on the. I'd have preferred he stayed on cap. He got back on. No harm done, but you know, if that Jackson had been hiding, we hadn't been able to find him, that could have made a big difference. As the case turns out, the Jackson's actually coming to look for us, and there he is. And since the point of view of the video is from me, you get to see me horrible driving, knocking down stuff, not able to get into the game. So that was a failed beach push on Airfield. Now we have now we have Redshire against the FBAAD clan. Initially, I was going to send Slappy down the 7-8 line, and I was going to have the rest of us on that hill at CP45. But at the last second, I changed my mind. I decided we want to go to the castle. We're going to leave the Cromwells on the hill and just take the 30-45s to the castle. Well, the idea here was I wanted multiple angles. If they went to the opposing hill, we were going to have side shots on them. And I did a little fast forward there for their excitement and pleasure. You don't see us getting in position. Find a house, crash. So Coffee gets up to the castle, doesn't see anything. We haven't seen anything yet. Skynet Steel's behind me. He's a little slow getting there. We take the castle. I was clicking where I suspect they are. Slappy has pretty much owned the rest of the map at this point, so they are camping. It's just a matter of how hard and where. And we're letting Slappy work here, see what he can see and where he can see it. I had the Cromwells push up the hill. And we find a tiger. I'm not sure anybody can actually shoot him. He's certainly out of our range. Now I see the tiger there, and I want us to get into this corner. If we hug the red line and get all the way down there, no matter where they are, they can't shoot at us. A nice little hole back there for that you usually find TDs, pub matches, or low-tier campers. So we're hightailing it down there, and we spot that Thunderbolt. Coffee stops to take shots. He connects them, which is okay. The problem is we really need to get to the corner, because if there's other tanks there, he's in the open. So I would really prefer he come down the corner with me. He gets plenty of damage doing it. It works out. But we would have preferred we just come to the corner and let our snipers do the sniping. Now I haven't been spotted yet. I poke up here. He's not in a position where he can spot me, but I do get lit. So I know there's a tank somewhere between us and the cab. So Skynet Steel and Coffee have not been spotted over here. So we don't want them to get spotted. I'm going to try poking again in case it was that Thunderbolt. And I get spotted again. So we tell the other two 3485s to hang tight. Slappy's going to do some more work. Our Cromwells are going to do some more. Actually, they're not. They're just going to stay there and wait to snipe. I'm going to try to get a different angle and figure out if I can spot what's spotting me. Now, it might have been that 3045. He's got a really good push if it was. And he's going to get torn up by our Cromwells. And when I get over here, there's so much of that 3045 with the power of the snipers on the hill. I spot the OI. Now he's in a good spot. They can't shoot him there because he's behind the house. I get lit, and I wasn't thinking. I wanted to put Artie on him. I take a long time putting Artie on him, and I thought I was safe. No sooner did I click the button than I exploded from their artillery. I didn't know if I got it off. And as soon as I was asking everybody, and there goes the OI, we got it off and we took him out. So that worked out well. I can't believe I completely forgot about the artillery, them having artillery when I was shooting it myself. So at this point, they're down to 4 tanks. We know where the 3045 and the Tiger are. We're still letting Slappy work. Our 3045s can push in now and take some shots. Somebody sets whoever that is on fire. Coffee was a little too aggressive. He gets dead, but he put a lot of damage in. Meanwhile, the Cromwells are still sniping. And before you know it, there's just the Tiger and one 3045 left. And Slappy's still working. Aggressive spotting by Slappy, it really made this work. And the effectiveness of the 3 sniping Cromwells and the side shots from the 3045. It goes to show you how effective a good scout can be, and as well as good snipers all shooting the same target. Slappy got hurt on that one, but he did do the spot. We set another fire, and another guy that didn't have a fire extinguisher and burns down. At the same time, we spot the Tiger, and at this point he's the only one left, so everybody can just move on in. And Slappy, being the aggressive person he is, he's like, mine, mine, mine. He's going to run in there and start circling. That's pretty much all she wrote. I just wanted to show the effectiveness of good scout work combined with good sniping and focus fire. Almost as soon as he spotted everybody, they were getting shot by 3 different tanks. And now our last battle of the day. This one's a little bit selfish. I'm not a good heavy tank player. I don't usually play heavy tanks, but I've been trying to grind up so that I can do some advances, and advances always want heavy tanks. So I'm in my tier 9 257. I've had a few decent games, but nothing great. In this game, I finally aced the tank. So I'm looking at the lineup. I'm top tier. Okay, that's normal, or not normal, but it's okay. The other top tier heavies I'm going against the 50 TP and the 257, and my personal nemesis is the Object 704 in tier 9, the TD. So I don't want to get shot by the 704. 257 and the 50 TP both have good armor, so I should be able to hold my own unless they're really good players. So I'm going to go where I suspect they'll be. About partway there, our LT-432 spots the enemy Object 257 going down the middle. We cannot have a heavy tank, top tier heavy tank, coming down the middle and getting our backside. And I've already identified him as somebody I needed to be fighting. So I'm going to go down the middle. Now, not a normal move by a heavy tank. It's normally light tank and medium tank territory. But like I said, that 257 cannot be running loose in the back. Our T-28 Prot that went to the left, he wants help. I don't blame him. All he's got is the Tiger and the IS-6. But all he sees coming is the 50 TP. So those tanks are going to pretty much stay camping because they don't have enough to be aggressive. Now our UDES complains about top tier heavy tanks going to places where it should be medium tanks playing. Now I don't know if he was complaining about the STI that went over there, or if he was complaining about being here in the middle. But there's my reason right there for me being in the middle. I tried to get the first shot off, and I didn't penetrate. He got a shot off on me. One of the UDES is on our team. I don't think it's the guy that complained. He comes over and he's actually helping. And he distracts this UDES, this OG-257 enough for me to put some shots into him. It's nice. I take an awful long time getting a good shot on 257 here. I don't really pay for it in turn. Again, he's still distracted by our UDES, who just bounces, go flinging away there. I'm waiting for him to fire so I can, I give up waiting. I can't get a good shot, so okay, I'll track him. That's fine.
We didn't penetrate their armor.
Meanwhile, our left side is still camping. Our right side's pushing pretty good. Got a nice shot on the weak spot there. Somehow he gets into my track. That's okay. And now he's very low health, so I can just go bully him at this point if I need to. My UDES comes up, and he's going to distract him along the top side. I'll go down the bottom side. So he's looking at the UDES, and I finish him off. So job done there. I did what I needed to do. But here I am halfway up the middle, and I'm looking, and there's not really much to worry about over here. So I don't know where to do this super shot from there, but I'm going to drive forward now. Drop my spot, and I'm going to drive forward along with the UDES. Spot this T-34 in their cap. I believe he's AFK, but we can't. He's spotting us, so we really can't push in until we get rid of him. So I get nice, clean, no problem heading shots. And you see I start bouncing shots from this Lynx. This Lynx must have been so upset by the end of the game. Watch how many shots I bounce from him. Now I'm not doing anything special to bounce it. It's a Lynx. So he's 2 tiers lower than me. And the UDES finishes off the T-34. So we know this Lynx is here somewhere. Take a quick look for him. He's hard to shoot. They're very fast. This gun is not got that great a traverse. And look, the 50 TP came back. That's good for our IS-6. Our T-28 Prot and our Tiger should have moved up at this point. I did get one in on the Lynx. I think the IS-6 starts shooting these tanks in the middle from where he's at. Our UDES was a little too aggressive. He got taken out. And then shots on the 704 that I missed. The Lynx is still bouncing off me. Another shot on the 704. Thank you for the side. There's no reason right yet for me to push up any further. The 50 TP thinks he's not staying there. He's got help with the UDES, so he's going to go face the IS-6. We do have the Prot over there, so I can't worry about that. Take a glance at the Lynx. We bounce another shot. We'll go see if we can finish off the 704. So we get hit by the UDES and the Lynx. Both of them tracked us. Neither one of them penned us. And I bounced off the 704. And finally, I make the kill shot, and we bounce the Lynx again. The Batchat 155 is on the other side of the rails. I can't shoot him. I do want to try to get around here. Bounce the Lynx again. Again, nothing special I'm doing. He just doesn't have the ammo to kill me. I do need to be careful of the 50 TP and UDES on the left. I really want to get these tanks on my right out of here. I see this the AMX-30 there trying to cross. I was hoping I could get a shot into him before he crossed the rails, or as he was crossing, and I didn't. I paid for it by getting shot by the 50 TP. About another Lynx shot. And the UDES tried to flank me. I was onto him, so I took care of him. And I'm hoping Now we've finished the right-hand side. My tanks are pushing over there, and I'm hoping to be able to do something with this AMX-30. I'd like to get him popping over the rails. A little slow to get into position. He's a lot faster than I am. And I have to be careful of the 50 TP and the UDES over there. You see our RD helping out. Yeah, I have no shot on him. And there's my AMX. And I put one into him. He bounced one off of me. He stays out in the open. He knows I'm reloading, but... And then he manages to pen me that time. And hide behind the rock. So now I'm getting low on health, but I have a lot of help coming. Our Tiger's still alive, but he was in the back most of the game. The 50 TP is mostly dead. The MX-30 is right there. He gets RD'd, so I'm just going to go in. One of my other guys shoots him, and I manage to finish him off. And there's this 50 TP who bounces me. I got lucky on that one. And now I'm reloading, and again, I didn't really do anything special, but it felt good. I did ace the tank in this game. Over 4,000 damage, 3,600 blocked, 1,786 assists. Actually, that goes into higher, 1923 there, shot. And that's a heavy tank doing an unusual thing, going down the middle on steps. Thank you for watching, and as usual, like or subscribe, and subscribe would be nice. Hope you learned something, and I hope you can take it to any of your other battles. Thanks.